Hi, dear smoker. Well, this video is video number 8, which is about smokers suffering, smokers' sad stories. And two stories are left. The first one is number 13. The title is A Tragedy of a Hero. People used to call him the Iron Man. His real name was Ishmael. He was 30-year-old back in 1958. Ishmael used to win all weightlifting tournaments in our small town. All youth consider him a hero. They all wish to become like him in the future. He was a role model for all kids, including myself. Every time Ishmael passes by in the street, for example, he would catch our admiration. Ishmael's whole body was full of muscles, looked very healthy and strong. However, Ishmael was a smoker. I happened to be 11-year-old then, sharing dinner with my family members one day when my father brought the worst news ever. He said, Ishmael, the legend, died. My father said. We all shocked. I started getting depressed and sad about the news. And I asked curiously, how did he die? He died from smoking, my father said. I stopped eating, lost appetite to eat. The whole town mourned him. Ishmael died from lung cancer due to smoking. His fitness couldn't help him to survive. The once was a hero suddenly disappeared. That's what smoking does. It doesn't matter if you have a fit body, a muscly body. No matter how strong you are, you can go in a minute. Story number 14. Smoker with bladder cancer. Cigarette companies kept people in a limbo. They didn't expose the devastating danger of smoking to the public for at least half a century, during which the cigarette market flourished and became enormous, a multi-billion dollar industry. Smokers are victims of cigarette ads, especially the ads in the movie where the hero actors or actress smoke cigarettes during the role they acting. And for sure, the people died from smoking are outnumbered with no doubt, outnumbered by far people who got hurt by asbestos. The following is a real-life tragedy of a man who became addicted to smoking when he was 13. The causes to smoke were some common prototypes accepted by young people. It's cool, pleasant, be a real man, it doesn't do you any harm, etc. However, the man managed to quit smoking for many years after his graduation from university. He thought the evil habit has been buried, but the harmful effect of smoking caused him devastating health problems. In his 30s, he discovered one morning, with a big shock, that he was peeing blood. The next day it had gone. The man thought it must be a bladder infection. A few days later, the bleeding was back. He was then referred to a urologist. The diagnosis was a bladder cancer, a fully developed cancer. He probably had it for 10 years. For this type of cancer, the surgical operation has to be done through the penis to the bladder. An awful surgery. However, it was done. Only 2 years later, the cancer reappeared. The bladder and the prostate were completely removed. It cost a lot, lots of pain. A few people know what it means to go through these kind of operations and the side effects they bring. The urologist affirmed that smoking was the cause of the problem, even though the man even though the man stopped smoking 16 years before the cancer symptoms became clear. Still, the reason behind it was the cigarettes. What an enemy! What an enemy! Thank you.